All right, so what's up? Liam Blutman here with the Transfer Portal CFB presented by NoContextCFB. I'm talking about the Biletnikoff. The award just wrapped up. We found a winner, and much like myself, Jalin Hyatt was introduced to the Biletnikoff family this season. And congratulations to Jalin Hyatt and his family on the incredible achievement. He balled out this year, and I just kind of wanted to give my thoughts on the award and let you guys into the brain of a voter. As back in the summer when I got added to the Biletnikoff voter list, I felt like one of the first things I've got to do is when this award gets announced in December, I need to share my thoughts and let college football fans into the brain of a voter. So welcome to the brain of Liam Blutman. We do things here. We do videos and articles and tweet a lot. You know me, no context here. But yeah, what's up? Whatever though. I just want to let y'all into the mind of a voter because voters get so much hate and it's warranted at times. I ain't gonna lie, but I feel like I voted for the rightful winner here. I felt like I voted for what the award best encompasses, in my opinion, in my view, and I'm going to tell you guys that. I voted for Marvin Harrison Jr. as the winner. We'll see where he finishes when those get released and all that, but I didn't vote for the winner. It's clear as day. I voted for Marvin. I thought that throughout the course of the year, he showed to be the most outstanding receiver in the sport. And one thing I'll say here is there wasn't a clear-cut like winner based on consistent week-to-week performance, right? I think there were some absolute dogs out there, though, like Rashee Rice. I felt like he should maybe been a finalist. On a week-to-week basis, Rashee Rice was out there balling at SMU. He did it on a broken toe as well. I think Tank Dell at Houston was also deserving of a look as a possible finalist. Not going to disclose if I had either of those guys in my voting, but in my top three, rather. But I think both those guys were worthy of being finalists. I think you look at Josh Downs, if it weren't for injury, I think he would have been up there as well. Zay Flowers at Boston College is another one that I think just flew under the radar because of who he played for. And that's not stuff I care about. I'm not doing helmet voting or voting based off brands or any of that garbage. It's not what I'm here to do. I'm voting on who I truly believe to be the best receiver in the sport is. And again, that leads me to the fact that I think it was Marvin Harrison Jr., who will be the WR1 in his class when he leaves. Obviously, this kid's a sophomore, but I thought he balled out this week. And I know that the consistent production week to week wasn't always there, but that's one of the things I'm looking for is how a receiver handles the scheme that handles kind of what I'm trying to get here is I think Ryan Day did not do a very good job of highlighting Marvin Harrison Jr. and letting him be the true alpha WR1 that we know he could be. I thought that the offense threw way too many screens and really hindered Marvin's production at times. Too much in the short passing game, not enough vertically. When we saw Marvin be able to run vertical routes, and he won quite often, and he would do it by burning dudes with clear speed, elite tracking ability when Stroud threw a ball in there, and then you just look at the marvelous catches that he was making, whether it was in the end zone or on the sideline. Week after week, Marvin was making incredible grabs, and I just felt like he truly showcased the talent that is worthy of being a Biletnikoff winner. I thought it should have been him. I thought his game against Michigan was really good too. That in the year, 7 for 120 and a touchdown. You look at some other games too. The Penn State game was one that really stuck out to me. It was 10 for 185. And in that game, you're looking at a down Ohio State offense that's, again, being hindered by Ryan Day. And what happened in that game is CJ Stroud and Marvin Harrison Jr. just quickly talked out and was like, dude, we got to run this two-man game. Like, we essentially got to run the pick and roll and figure out how to beat this Penn State defense because what our coach is calling ain't cutting. It's not working. So they run the two-man game, Marvin and Stroud, a lot of quick hitters, again, vertical too. I thought that was really impressive. But again, I understand Marvin not winning. I really do. I just want to say that that's who I believe to win and kind of tell you a few quick reasons why, not the whole story and all and everything, but Look at Jalin Hyatt. I think he had a fine year. He had a really good year, and I understand why voters voted for him. So I'm going to tell you why I didn't. I just look, product of the scheme. I think that's a huge thing here. If we're looking at pure talent, I don't think Hyatt is a better receiver than Cedric Tillman, who plays on the same team. But I still went out there and I voted Hyatt pretty highly. I'm not gonna say where I voted him, but he was up there. He was at the very top. I voted him because of the production that he put up, especially in the first half of the year. The Alabama game is an anomaly. That's obviously a once in a lifetime performance, explosiveness, good for Hyatt. That won a lot of voters over. I'm sure that wasn't the end all be all for me, and I don't think it really should have been. I think you're looking at someone who has elite speed. We get that, but I'm looking for true playmaking ability and getting open on your own and routing someone. And I didn't feel like that was always there. I truly felt like Josh Heupel and Alex Golesh did an incredible job of scheming Hyatt open and creating mismatches for him, and with their double stack receiver formation. And I just think they did an outstanding job, and I felt like Alex Golesh was robbed of the Broyles Award. I think a lot of the credit needs to go to Heupel and Golesh, and that's part of why I looked in a different direction for the Biletnikoff winner. But again, I'll say it, I understand Hyatt getting the votes he did. I understand why he won. It's just not how this brain and these eyes evaluated it. Again, Rashee Rice, I thought of him very, very highly going into the year, and then this year he just absolutely balled out when he was in the true WR1 role at SMU. We saw him against better competition too. Against Maryland, he put up 11 for 193. I don't want to do comparisons or anything, but Marvin had 5 for 68 against Maryland. Rashee, week in and week out, on a broken toe. I believe he suffered the broken toe before or during or after the TCU game. It's around that part of the season. Rashee Rice was accumulating catches on the daily. He had 96 receptions this season. He had 1,355 receiving yards and 10 touchdowns, not even to mention all the pass interferences that he was drawing. I feel like we as voters need to do a better job of getting the correct guys where they need to be. I think it's absolutely ridiculous that Rashee Rice was not a finalist, if not maybe the winner, especially in a year where, again, I don't know if there was a guy that had truly that dominant case or that dominant season over everyone else. And you look at Rashee Rice, really good route runner, elite physical tools. He had a few bad drops, but everyone does except Marvin Harrison, apparently, which, yes, let me say that. Marvin did. Marvin had one drop all year. This is another reason why I voted him as the winner. But yes, Rashee Rice, to put the focus back on him, I think he really just did it all. I really do. Whether he was becoming a benefactor of the scheme or not, at times the scheme did help free him up, and at times it's him getting open, and it's him doing everything, and it's him putting in work after the catch and making jaw-dropping catches in the end zone and just absolutely routing dudes. And there's a reason why Rashee Rice has flown up draft boards and is going to be, a top 60 pick. I think he's worthy of being a first rounder. But yeah, just some of the Biletnikoff ranting here. Not ranting, rather rambling from me. If you have any questions, please tweet them at me, DM me. They're open on both NoContextCFB and the account you see on the screen. And tweet hate at me too, because I know that's coming. But again, I just want to be transparent throughout this whole process of voting. I think we need that more as college football fans. I only vote for one. I vote for 2 awards. We had the Colt Bryant Award over at the Transfer Portal CFB, and I voted Dwayne McBride for that, and he won it. He was the most outstanding. It's been the Colt Bryant Award. Sorry, go on a little ramble here, but Colt Bryant Award we started last year. It's basically the Heisman for the group of 5. Bailey Zappi won it last year. Dwayne McBride this year. Hashtag ad, I guess. But yeah, those are kind of my quick thoughts on the Biletnikoff after Jalin Hyatt just got announced the winner. Again, huge congrats to him and to Tennessee fans. They did. I'm certain Hyatt won the fan vote. Tennessee fans were crushing that vote, and they helped get their guy the win. That's a big vote. I'm not gonna say I disagree with him winning again. I don't. I just would have gone in another direction. There's a few guys I've mentioned, Marvin Harrison Jr. and Rashid Rice, that I felt like were more deserving, but who cares? That's not what it's about. There's a large number of us voters for a reason. I just want you guys to understand what this voter was thinking and where my eyes and my brain were looking and where the brain was at. The brain wasn't looking, obviously, and you're just listening to Liam Blutman ramble now. I'm sorry, that's part of the brand and all, but again, thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the quick thoughts here and whatever the heck this was. I hope it was insightful at the very least. And yeah, please make sure to like and subscribe. And you don't have to follow us on Twitter or stuff. You already follow NoContextCFB. That's where it's at. See you though. Appreciate you.